drive together, trying to get some points to dig out of your hole. Now you turn it over right before the half. All the momentum shifts straight to the other side.
Now it's picked off. Crosses midfield. At the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Dude, you're just thinking hold them to 3, make them kick a field goal, don't let them score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense.
Then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Turning it on. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will put them up here in the second half. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker, whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay?
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Trying to make magic on the scrap. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another.
The give to the tailback. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense has been gashed, and they are backed up again with a 1st and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. The Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Completing a forward pass was much like solving the Rubik's Cube for Michigan a year ago, but now, Jesse, they have the nick. And he walks it for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going for 6. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to...
Offensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy.
Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands.
And you got... this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead.
Well, Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to run. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ear.
Going to be able to get him to the ground. They just wanted him to get rid of the football.
Touchdown, Michigan! And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored another.
He'll pull it down. Finds space on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
Turns it on in midfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Wolverines want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single...
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan. You want to talk about...
Down.
Gets rid of it on the move. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. To the air. It's Jennings. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
He didn't really see a body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense once again driving a... the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
The extra point is good. Defense is back out on the field now. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking deep to the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. Throws to the wideout. Picked off to stop the threat. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20th to 19-yard line.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together. And
3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Zings it complete to the right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
It's when you really take a look at Texas. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowned a national champion.
No doubt about it. And listen, they've looked good for most of the first half of the year. Obviously, that's why they've got...
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but...
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks,
Turning it on. Bust through behind his pad. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
how do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture per...
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run, they stuff it for a loss, and on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been...
And it's picked off at the goal line.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the IN.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring... Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Longhorns! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Oh my fucking God.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you...
Get in and house it. Touchdown, Longhorns!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create...
On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. Dropping back, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. Took contact on the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
The defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And is intercepted.
Of course, the quarterback here just simply puts the ball up into the air to give his wide receiver a chance to high point the ball. But the defender does a good job of stepping in front of him and going up to bring it down. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt him after a first quarter interception like this.
They're setting out to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now. He's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running down.
Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's Manning. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Gators offense will go for a two-point conversion. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake on first down. The tight end has got it. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Wants to throw it. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now it's second down here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. A chance to score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver, Kirk, perfectly in sync that time.
And you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing's
to run. Just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Yeah, I talked to defensive coordinators all country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting.
He tries to take the top off. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Man, you knew this one was over.
And on second and goal. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we've certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And decision time coming for...
Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Texas! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so off.
The first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Dropping back, it's Watson. Working that wide receiver screen. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. On the run, deep down the right side. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the fun.
I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field.
Coming out aggressively. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorn! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told him.
Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to solve.
He's loose on the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground.
Outstanding game has taken.
Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over.
Move the sticks for a first down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, what great offensive.
Get in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
And the running back quarterback gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make the
Wingo. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Turning it on. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
big-time playmaker. Those defenses on their heels.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Just keep slinging it. Grab near the marker. It's Moore. Touchdown, Longhorns! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a space. And he's got it! Touchdown, Texas!
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from this offense. Look, last week you found a way to win a close game. That's what you're supposed to do. But this offense...
Running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Wants to keep it in the air. He's got an open man. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about down to the 15-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted to stop the threat.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got him downfield. Gashing the knee on the right.
This offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job.
To the air, it's Manning. Trying to find the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Longhorns! Might be changing the route. On 4th down, looking to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that pass is caught at the 25. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires.
His last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down.
Breaks into the open.
side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. First down. We're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
So third down and medium. Can the defense get a stop and force a field goal attempt? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's in. It's a touchdown to win the game. A double overtime classic.
What a great job by this entire unit. The coaches, the players, everybody keeping their composure as this game goes into overtime. They didn't panic. They did what they needed to do.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his...
Marshall. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. Lets it go quickly. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Hey, you get late in a game like this, of course you're going to dial up your best receiver. I love his route running and his speed to be able to get separation from the defender. They better find an answer for this receiver. Otherwise, they're going to go back to him again.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Simpson. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Touchdown, Wolverines! What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Manning. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
That decision to go for it on fourth down doesn't work out. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. Here we go, a chance to take the lead in the final seconds. A tremendous make. He's got a howitzer for a leg.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And we're going to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Baxter. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. Now with just 1 second on the clock, this field goal attempt to force overtime. The kick is good. He knocks it in the middle. And the game is now tied.
Has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
A deep shot to the right. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time in
Have a line. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Smashes through the tackle. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that play. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Buckeyes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Wants to go up top on first down. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation offense
thank
around
you.
an elite tight end.
Really appreciate it and really happy for you.
Taking
And
a shot on the first play.
enjoy tonight.
He's
Oh
got
my
it on the
God!
side. They get him down on the play, and this big-arm sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like...
Across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it inside the 20. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continue.
It's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Throws to the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position.
Yeah, and I guess you really only need one turtle every 100 years, so the trophy's not expensive. I guess you just got to take care.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and Jesse. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Quarter, you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back.
Touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game. And he stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finds his man. It's Smith. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum.
They hoped for. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
He's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pad.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Washington Huskies offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got... breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
With you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give from the gun. Runs through the tackle. At the 40, there he goes. Racing down the left side. He's at the tip. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level.
Fights off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third down play from the gun. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before half. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this is blowout city. This offense
makes the catch around the 50. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on.
Great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he was running away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. They're special. For him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter and space to let.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. Inside the... And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. A lot of time left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score
zone opportunity here. And they've converted their first 2 third-down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and